Am I streaming? Weird. There we go. Okay. I don't think it was connected earlier. It's, I really I have to work. She literally just wants me to hold her the whole time. No breaks, no pauses. Honestly, that should work. So we'll leave it there. We don't have to re-export the high poly. That's, well, we do because we need to redo the teeth. So da, 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 da. Better be leaving me alone now. We do have the spines here. I just want to redo the mouth. Or the teeth specifically. I remove it from the eyes, will that remove it from the low poly eyes? Eyes. Lovefax, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to my stream. Cat's yelling. Appreciate your help on the VR chat marketplace. It's been fun getting that going. Oh, jeez, my cat is just screaming her head off right now. Everything's zeroed out. Now what we can do. I should have just started them from scratch. Do good. What are you working on? I'm working on a dragon. So we've had this avatar here. This is a commission. Oh, sorry. Thanks. There. I'm back. This is the commission for a client. It's for a group actually, and they have a dragon character that we're making some features for. I don't know if you can hear my cat in the background, but she's having a blast. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing a lot of different features. Right now we're working on stuff like these little face sliders, so you can make like variations. Do this, you can narrow it. Still the character will talk and stuff. Like that, and then change color. So we're just adding a lot of different variations right now. We're almost done though. Very close to done. Just have to reset up the character for baking. I'm going to select all the objects in here, delete them. Make a little utility script really quick. Yeah, we're just mostly just a work stream. Right now I'm able to do commissions full time, and I'm actually going to be opening up tutoring as well to teach people how to make avatars. It'll be fun. No, VR Chat had an in-game tool where you can change your character proportions and stuff. So It's awesome. VR chat with Pixie. With VR chat, sorry, I don't know if you hear my cat over there. You can make any type of functionality for the most part. There's some limitations, but for things like little blend shapes to change the face shape or body shape, that's all quite doable. But VR chat just gives you the tools to make that kind of stuff. It's still up to the avatar creator to figure out how to do it properly, which is a blessing and a curse. Yes, it does. Yeah, I've made a whole little system to make shape keys from like using geometry nodes and stuff, so it's all backed up. Shape keys are pretty, or blend shapes, shape keys are the same things. I think she's starting to get into heat again. Pixie. I gotta get her spade soon. All right, create a Blender a text editor script that takes a collection, takes the selected collection, and for each object in that collection, creates a corresponding object in a new collection. It will match names if it detects the text underscore low, or yeah, in the name, it will replace that portion with underscore cage. Create a Blender text editor script that takes selected collection. For each object in the collection, creates a corresponding object in a new collection. Match names, and if it detects underscore low in the name, replace that portion with underscore cage. Oh, damn, wasn't ready. Then, for each of the new objects, we will add the geometry node modifier. This one, join selected object to geometry. Setting socket to the initial corresponding. And add a displacement modifier. With the vertex group displace. That's it. There we go. Is that like chat GPT for scripting? Yes. So Cursor is like they call it an IDE, developer environment, and it allows access to pretty much all the top models: Claude, GPT, there's other ones, can't remember them right now. Gemini, and you can just use it, work directly with your files on your computer with these models, which is super nice. Go here. We'll delete this collection. Take body low poly. Yeah, and we'll run that script. What's the name again? Duplicate collection with modifiers. Save. Play. Sounds really cool. I once asked GPT to make an add-on to select n-gons, automatically triangulate them because my hard service workflow usually involves a lot of n-gons. Good. Yeah, I think the more working with Blender and coding has really opened my eyes to how much you can just solve a lot of things you end up having to work around by hand. But where's 03? They get rid of 03? Okay. All right, we're just chilling for a second. Loading. Oh, wait. Okay. While that's loading, let's look at our next task. We fixed the missing claw. Let's just compile it to see if it's working properly. So we'll go here. Update. And we just want to see if the claw on the wing is working right. Yeah, I made this whole add-on here. It's a little hard to see, but basically it takes objects from collections, duplicates them, converts attributes, applies all the modifiers, and then combines them into a final object. So you have all your all the individual pieces that make up your character above, and then it compiles down into your final version, your in-game version. And it's pretty cool. Saves me a lot of time, and you can even run these post-processing scripts afterwards, which help me fix a lot of shape key issues, because shape keys are a big old pain in the butt. At the same time, saving at its finest, it has saved me a lot of time, somewhat. I do need to find the right. There we go. Right frame, because these are still all. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, what is going on? Oh, I must have. Okay, a little broken, but we can see that that's working there. Where'd my claw go? Oh, I see. Right. I'm rebuilding the wrong object. I was rebuilding the body. I need to rebuild. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, that problem is definitely done. Checking that off my list. Excuse me. See what cursor said. You can update the script to properly access geometry node group inputs using Blender's 4.x API. Just notice the rig. How much time does the rigging side usually take, like placing bones and weight painting them? I'd say that's usually a day, 1 to 2 days for the rigging. I use an add-on called AutoRig Pro. So there's still a lot of custom bones I have to add, but it gives a really nice starting point, and helps standardize all my rigs. So definitely, I really like that add-on. Don't use it all the time, but it's pretty nice. And that's what I would recommend to use as well. Update the body again. Okay, well that's loading. Let's go back here. And I'd like to look at the body. Find our little droop slider. We do have rail droop. We'll add that to the face controls. Boom, 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 boom. I'm also opening up tutoring soon. I don't know if you'd be interested in that. Head out, eat dinner. Nice talk. See you later. Sounds good. Facts. I am opening up tutoring. So if you are interested, you have like a project you want to make, you want to learn how to make that, let me know. I'll be probably opening up pricing sometime soon and stuff, if that interests you. Anyway, enjoy your day. Talk to you later, Fax. Actually, it sounds like you're pretty experienced anyway, if you're making custom hard surface workflow scripts. So, but I'll catch you later. Bye. Later, Fax. All right, so now we got the little face slider or the droop slider as well. Check that off. 3 more to go. 3 more things to go. So we'll save this. Okay, we're missing those because we need to add in. Apples. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. What's going on? Here's my other kitty cat. We haven't decided on a name for him yet. Hi. All right. I'm gonna make a lot more about that. I love you, buddy, but I probably need to move you too. Okay. I actually forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, update mouth, teeth, toe shape key, the sheep key. So this one, for some reason, is missing the shape key attribute, shape key foot claw extend. So let's see. Try it one more time, run it. Should have the shape key now. It works. We're going to duplicate the shape key, delete the original, redo the name, and set it back to a attribute. That should fix the toe. Let's test right now. I'm just a little kitty cat, just a little kitty cat, just a little kitty cat. Meow, 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 meow. I gotta set you down, buddy. Sorry. You wanna cuddle with Lex? So I put him there. He stayed. Cuddle all the time. I swear to God. Yeah. My cats are cuddling for the first time, so I had to get a video of that. Okay, let's see. Did that shape key convert? Yay! All right, much better. Good, that is fixed. Forgot to close the mouth. Um, that's no good. Ah, that must. Okay, that's exactly the issue I just said, which is. Okay. So I fixed that. One more. Ensure clean shaven is default. So I'd like to have the actually should be already. Oops, just something. The chin slider defaults to 100, which means that the chin shape key not interesting. We can move it. It's not working, which means that whatever way we were saving that shape key value is getting overwritten. And it's getting overwritten because the vertex group we use to create it is in the wrong order. So, so right here in the low poly frill, both of these. So if we look at the data transfer, it's sampling all the vertex groups, doing its thing, just as it should. However, we need to make the chin shape key before that. I'm going to put this right here. And in fact, I'm going to rename this chin shape key. Just needs to be before the weights. Are resampled. Actually should work quite nicely. Because the attribute bugs me that they're all different orders, but that's okay. Should work. Actually, it definitely needs to be after the mirror, though. Beautiful. Let's bake one more time, see how that works. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Era. Table flipping. Aren't the frills getting moved? It's because they don't have the group anymore. Doom, doom, doom. Should be right. This is the frill shape key full. Ah, of course. Danky. Ah, you're danky. Mouth's closed. Why is that? Coming through. It's done this a few times, but I'm pretty sure it just has outdated references sometimes. Came back to hang out. Well, welcome back. I had another meeting, but I canceled it. Well, good. Loading. Also, canceling the meeting. Should probably just do that for every meeting. Why is it keeping the mouth open? It must be the frame we're baking on. No. Either way, let's check the chin. Okay, so one of them's doing it properly now. The other ones? So we add it to the vertex group, morph chin. And of course they don't have it because it should save the shape key right there. We got a weight paint. It's just this one that gets rid of the weights, right? No. Okay, that's odd. When I assign it here, I have the morph chin selected. It's a vertex group, and I'm assigning the value. We can see morph chin is 1 on all of these. So I have the value, but some modifier is getting rid of that value. And it is the weights. I guess I could just do geonode. Set attribute really quickly. Let's go to GeoNode, master, a new object. We'll call this assign attribute. Value. Easy. And we'll just store the named attribute. It'll be a float. This will be the name. Hello, Wendy. Welcome. Hello, hello. Oh. Yeah, and we just take the value we want. Take that value, multiply it by another value. That should be it. So we'll call this assigned value. And this will be vertex group mask. And we'll default this one to 1. Okay, then we'll go to our nodes. Assign attribute value, mark as an asset, save. How's your day going, Wendy? Let's morph chin. So after we assign the weights, we're just gonna assign it back. And that's it. Now if we look at our weights, be red, even with that assigned. Perfect. And so we'll say assign set chin vertex group. Having to run errands instead of work or play games, upset. I have to update my ID so I can take my flight in December. Okay, heck yeah. Where are you heading to? And the bills are in my name, so it's been a bit of a pain to get a second proof of address, but the renter's insurance bill just came. Yay! Yay! All right. Going to the Grand Canyon with my mom. Trip she's always wanted to take but doesn't want to go alone. That's awesome. That's awesome. Grand Canyon, I've heard, is just spectacular. So I'm sure you'll have a blast. Cool. Okay. Chin is now condensing. It looks funky, but that's okay. We don't mind the funk. We just want to do this. Just going to move it up actually. Really nice and thin. Spot. Same with these. One more time. Oh, and then doesn't quite get all the way. I don't know what's up with that. One more time. And we'll run to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. How's the frill looking now? Frill. Oh, my frill. Or sorry, chin. Ah. It's actually only the webbing that's not playing nice. So perhaps it's that the vertex group that we're using to mask this, which would be this one, just not getting assigned properly. Ah, okay, it also needs the values. Ah, I know what's happening. Okay, good. So add modifier geometry node. We'll take our chin shape key, move it to the bottom. And actually, I'll just copy it so we're getting everything all in one go. To selected. Boom. Boom. Set chin vertex group value. Chin shape key. Bada boom. Save. We close. Open up. Rebuild one more time. Excuse me. Loading. Alrighty. Now to figure out why the mouth isn't closing, because we have this modifier right here, close mouth. It must also be baking this one, open mouth for baking. That has to be the case. So we want to close it, don't want to open it. Not yet, at least. Let's just ensure that that is the problem. Loading. Hmm. Okay. Let's back up a little bit. So it was working earlier. I don't understand why it'd be different now. Especially because it is getting offset by one of the other geometry nodes. So why not? Why this one? Ah, aha. Remove attribute. That's what I need. So we'll call this remove close mouth attribute. Call this one remove open mouth. Mouth for baking. Like that's it. I like to think so. Do, 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 do. And I left my phone somewhere. realizing I have to go to the grocery store tonight. Yeah, I really dread having things to do in the evening and afternoon and stuff. So often I'm just like, I just want, excuse me, to be done as soon as possible. Happening. Shape key baker. Maybe it's the shape key. Maybe I wasn't using shape key baker. Let's see. I mean, that looks correct, shape key baker. And it was working before. Frustrating. I hate my own little systems start working against me. This also doesn't even have an armature, so really shouldn't be the issue. Maybe the remove is not the correct thing. One more time. Because if it was the modifier, and okay. Logic's correct. Please work. Thank goodness. Okay. That was annoying. Gonna head out. Have a good afternoon. Same to you, Wendy. Good luck with your chores. We'll catch you soon. Bye. Bye. So now it just comes down to retexturing. And if that's the case, I'm just going to manually edit our maps. So we're going to remove the normal and the ambient occlusion. We're going to go down to layers. We're going to make collection at the bottom, template flat, which will drop here. Actually, I might as well just put it right in the base. Yeah, why not? And the ambient occlusion. Oh, that took me out. This one. There we go. And then, now I remember why I don't want to do that. Okay, do that. Mesh maps. Move. And then here, I would like only the normal and ambient occlusion. We'll drop it into a folder called mesh maps. We'll add a mask, white mask. And remove it. Save that. Excuse me. And I'd like to add some shadows to the teeth. So I'll add in another template flat. Template flat, planar gradient. This template, we'll just do ambient occlusion and roughness. Let's just export it without it for now. Save. Okay, save that. Interesting. Why? Ah, I see. This is the whole texture on the tooth. So we just need to adjust the teeth maps there. Not too bad. This should be back, actually. Let's add that to our list, which is actually update mouth texture and teeth. Specifically, fix teeth UVs. That's the main issue. Oh. a little, try to fill in the space a little bit better. Okay. Looks real interesting. Whoa. What's going on there? Something's off in the mouth. I think it's also a texturing thing. There must be some discrepancy in the texture size, but then also some sort of mask that we're missing. So this looks like the tiling texture on here. So R is the initial mask. And it's what we're plugging into RGBA color masking. So it'd have to be one of these two. Got the eyes. Got the chest. Oh, there we go. User is 0. All right, perfect. So that means in user 0 mask. Here we go. Blur. So we got a paint. Let's add another paint on top. And I'm actually just going to set this to multiply. Tap below 3D blur. Still too strong. It has to be up here. Okay. Save. Export again. Much better. Now we're not getting that odd scaling. Still getting some real nice and crunchy details here that I don't care for. We can go ahead and try to get rid of those on our mesh maps mask. Mesh maps mask. Mesh maps mask. Mesh maps mask. Say that a million times fast. Holy shit. Mesh maps mask. Mesh maps mask. So slow. Oh, okay. Could we just include this little section to also go back? Be in a very good spot. Just need to paint out a little bit more there. I think I'm actually going to move this paint and we'll add a fill. And that fill will do a rectangle. Or I guess just an alpha with no repeat. Should work just fine. I'll add one paint actually. That will be 4. Multiply. And then we'll do a filter. Bevel. Uniform smoothing. Kind of turn down that distance a little. Swap the paint so it's up top. Save. Export. Gorgeous. All right. Back here one more time. Body low poly. Jump into here. Gonna take these ones. Look for arc mouth. Offset. See how that updates. Loaded. All right, chilling. Almost done with our changes. Get the file over to the client. Start moving on. All right. See how that looks. Much nicer. You could probably expand the shading here of the mouth interior quite a bit more. And also get those teeth updated. So start with the mouth interior. Pretty much already got it right here. Just want it quite a bit darker. How do we add that? We added it through the mouth template, which is a gradient. Oh, I see. Don't think I quite like this method. Wait, right about there. Then we'll do filter, blur, pretty blur. Let's take a second. It's awful. Much nicer. Blender. Our twofers. Be where it opened initially anyway. But okay, it still does have the detail there. That should work. Loading. Okay, export one more time. It's amazing how much time there is just waiting for things to load. It's exhausting. Gorgeous. All right. So with that, we have finished the general Dragon. Let's upload to VRChat. It's what's so nice. What I really appreciate are the emulators for avatars. It saves so much time being able to test directly in editor. I did want to have the clothing be disabled by default. I think I like the body a lot more. What an odd little expression. Right, okay. So this is annoying, and it happens every time I adjust the shape keys. But basically, the avatar descriptor, it holds onto the vice seams fine. But for some reason, the blend shapes here get messed up. I'll always have to watch those. Any other blend shape reference, fine. Those ones, get goofy. I think we're going to move all the body sliders, the horns, claws, stuff into body sliders. So copy this first part, go to face. Boom. Actually, can't I add... I'm pretty sure I can add a menu, reorder menu item. Not quite. Override menu icon, move or rename menu item. Still not what I want. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Boom. 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 Okay. Boom. Boom. Save. Play one more time. Base slider's still separate, just now outward is stuck there. Excuse me. I'm actually going to go here, and we are going to do body morphs. Then one more time. This one, chin beard toggle, should probably also go. And that one is chin beard toggle. All right, that should be good. Okay, let's test. Let's actually go to the FBX here. Configure. We do pose reset sample force reset. We're going to ignore that, hit done. We're going to go back here, and we're going to get a perfect T-pose. Let's go to animation, action editor. Save that pose. Should be a bit better. I don't actually trust the auto posing Unity does. I think you should just get the exact pose you want beforehand. Much nicer. And then for the clothing. Okay. Let's upload. The amount of bones. Ah, that's because there's two armatures in here, and that will not be the case. We upload. And then there was one more thing I wanted to change, which is this one has default on. Boom. And build and publish. Yeah. And we'll hop in just a little bit, take a look at it. Let's send it out on over. We go hop in VR. That's not. Sorry. All right. Good stuff. Should be uploaded now. Version 2. I'm gonna go hop in VR and we'll take a little look-see. Loading up, y'all. All right, should be able to hear me now. I'm in my headset, my VR headset, so I'm off to the side so you can't see me on the webcam, but I'm here. Uploaded. How many uploaded avatars do I have? Decent amount. Oh, what the? Why is he so small? No. Okay, some things are off already. First is the view position. I'm like looking out through the stomach, basically. Looks like the talking is pretty strong, but the shapes of the mouth are really good. Really good. And then we got these. Might need some different hand pose. Ooh, wrist constraint, finger poses. Body morphs. These are all working. No, they're not. That's not good. One's working. Okay, so it's just the breast itself that's not working. And that's probably due to the data transfer. I keep messing up with the data transfer. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Funny. Okay, those are working. So it's just the breast that's not quite coming through. Okay. Yeah, something about, yeah, you can see how stiff it looks. It's like the pecs aren't compressing at all. All right. Cool. Interesting. This should start out at 0. We got a little chin goatee and then a chin beard toggle. They go beard. We should include the other little spike in there. All right. And then for expressions, you can actually turn these on, which is nice because now I'm not making random expressions with my hands or whatever, which is nice. So you can turn those off. Then you can actually turn on manual, which I find super useful.
And then we got the close. And okay. So eyes, wrist, finger poses, breasts.
Eyes, wrist, finger pose, breasts. Trello. Eyes, breasts, wrists, finger pose. Okay. And we'll close VR chat for now. All right. So, need to add, we'll create an empty, we'll call this constraints. We'll say rest. Now, what this will be is a constraint. Here's the rotation constraint that affects the twist bone. Actually, need to make sure we're looking at the right hierarchy, so we'll hop in here, open up the arms. So, and we'll rename this to wrist constraints. As for our source, we would like, this will be the left one. So our forearm twist, we're affecting that one, and we're affecting this one, and it's listening to that one. Activate. Just copy, paste as new, and swap this out for forearm twist R and hand R. You can see something weird happen there. That's okay. We're going to say wait. Let's actually twist the hand to find that. So we twist right now, the forearm's going to move 1 to 1. We don't really want a 1 to 1 motion. Something like, 0.5 is going to work just fine. So let's move the wrist back, set this to 0.5, and set this one to 0.5. Okay. That means wrist constraints done. Now for the eyes, we need to make sure that on our avatar descriptor,